Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you for joining me for an Inspired Thursday. This is the little mini sort of series I've got running where I create something that has inspired me from the project share that I share on a Thursday. So that's with my friends Jill, Heather and Jez, all of whom have YouTube channels and blogs and things, but if you share, and then a link to all their projects that I've shared today as well, so do check that out. So the sort of general theme for the share this week was snowflakes and Christmas trees, so we're going to try and combine those two together. I don't have the tree angle stamp set to make sort of the tree designs, but we're going to make something using the snowflakes instead, and we're going to go a little bit non-traditional in terms of the colours, which is what so Jill did a bit of a non-traditional thing, and she framed it with this snowflake DSP, and I'm bringing in the purple and doing sort of a Verity style layout because this is my small layers layout that I use quite a lot, and I'm going to bring in the Highland Heather from the background to create a couple of funky little trees, stylized trees, and stamp sentiments across the bottom. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to, while I've got this in my hand, adhere this to the card base. This was misbehaving earlier, so I'm hoping this is going to behave, and it's not going to. So the usual card base, 4 1/8 wide, scored at 5 7/8, and the DSP is 4 inches wide by 5 3/4 inches long. Just lay that down. It's just gorgeous paper. I've used a fair amount of this. I'm not really a big DSP person, but I really like snowflakes, and this really appeals to me. So there we go. That's just going to be a layer. We're not going to do anything with that apart from pop it up when we're done with our trees. Okay, so I'm going to bring in 2 of these sort of isosceles triangles, which are sort of tree shaped, and I'm just going to die cut those on my cut and emboss. So those are from the stitched triangle. So there is a stamp set called, like I say, tree angle, which I resisted getting, and I keep seeing it being used. I'm like, oh, I really would like that, but I haven't succumbed to it. But say we're going to get around it by doing something a little different. So just pushing those through my machine. There they go. Don't think I need that again, so let me just put that to one side. So for these trees then, so Jill actually embossed the coordinating dies over the images in white. But because I don't have the coordinating images, I've pulled out 2 of the sort of snowflake flurry kind of images from the Snowflake Wishes stamp set, and I'm going to instead stamp those over it in a bit of a random fashion. To get a similar look, but with this set instead. Okay, a little bit down here I think. And a little bit extra on that edge. And we'll use the smaller image for the smaller tree. that was just clear Versamark ink that I've used on those. Just going to put these in over this tray. I probably could have stamped and then I didn't use my embossing doodah either. Probably could have embossed the card and then die cut it afterwards as well, but we're going this way. So any fingerprints you've got on there will pick up any powder, but a good sharp tap on the reverse should loosen that. Just checking I've got it all covered. Yep. Okay, we're going to pause the video and get those embossed. I'll be back to you in one moment. Okay, so there we are, our nice embossed trees. They look cool, don't they? Okay, radio then. So next job, I'm going to stamp a sentiment across the bottom of this card. So I've pulled out this one from the Snowflake Wishes stamp set, and I'm going to use the coordinating Highland Heather ink for that. This sentiment just about fits on this card layers. This is my small layer, which is 3 inches wide by 4 3/4 high. So basically 1 whole inch smaller than the DSP layer on each side. So it just fits. So just a bit of pressure and hold it for a second or two and then lift it off and say just fits. But it's cute, it's nice. It's nice. Okay. So that's going to go on there. It's a very simple layout, very simple. Doesn't have to be complicated. If you're going to make lots of Christmas cards, then you don't want a complicated layout, because you want to be able to get them done in the post. Okay, so this is what we're very simple. So I think this big tree definitely needs to be on dimensionals. I think this one's flat panel on dimensionals. Okay, so let's do that. So dimension is a really simple way to get more oomph from your projects. Without necessarily adding loads and loads of additional products. This glue roller is being very mischievous today. He had been very cooperative earlier in the week. He seems to be misbehaving at the moment. Right, get those off ready to add. Okay, make sure it's the right way up. If you're not sure about your positioning, a little bit of, just a smidge of wet glue just gives you just that little moment to wiggle it in place. Just a bit of embossing powder on that. Gets everywhere, that stuff, you know. You could try and keep it in one place and it somehow ends up getting all over the place. Okay, so that panel's in place, and we will position our larger tree first and then tuck the other one behind it. And I think all that is left is a bit of bling, because we like a bit of bling. And there are these darling little sequins. Snowflake sequins, if I can get my drawer open. The back of the paper's sticky, so it got stuck to something else in the drawer, which made it harder to get out. And yeah, we'll go with these sort of more bluey. They're iridescent. They're all iridescent, but these ones have got more of a blue-green look to them, whereas these ones definitely have more of a pink tone. So we'll use these sort of bluer ones, more blue ones. Bluer. That's not a word, is it? Right. And then we'll have these twinkling about the place. Odd numbers. And voila. Okay. Very nice and simple. Hope you like that. As I say, this is all inspired by the projects I have shared today. Well, earlier today, if you're watching on catch up, this is an inspired Thursday based on my Thursday project share. I really love that. Fantastic. Really pleased with how that's turned out. As I say, everything's in the description bar below. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe if it's the first time you've visited me. Thanks ever so much, everybody. I'll see you again next time. Stay safe. Take care. Okay, bye bye.